Hey everybody, this is Greg Malpass from Traction On Demand. Every year that we've done the Bandit Tour, it's been a little bit different. Of course, part of that is just a different group of people that we take, but also what's really been great is we've interacted with more and more nonprofits along the way. We've also taken a step outside of, let's say, what we do, and just created more human connections with the people along the way.
All right, we're down at Science World. We're kicking off the 2017 Bandit Tour for good. We've got so much cool stuff going on. We're doing nonprofit work back there in the Airstream. We got VeloFix here, and they're tuning up bikes for all these active Vancouverites.
Hi, my name's Stephen Ratchin, and I'm the Program Director at the St. James Music Academy.
Hi, my name is Amanda Adams. I'm the Program Manager at Growing Chefs.
So St. James Music Academy is an after-school nonprofit that teaches kids from low-income families classical music. The goal of doing that is to see kids transformed socially. So not only do they learn music, but by learning music, they become beautiful and better people in their communities, in their families, and in the world. The hope is that by putting together a community cloud, we can actually collaborate with our kids at home. So the teachers connect with the students, the parents can connect with us, and that, again, that whole piece of social transformation can be happening even when they're not with us.
Growing Chefs is a registered charity that teaches kids about gardening and cooking healthy food by putting chef and community volunteers into elementary school classrooms, where they start classroom gardens and lead the students through cooking lessons and everything that they've grown themselves. So today we're meeting with Traction to better use our Salesforce to set up different engagement plans so that we can keep connected to all of the members that are engaged and helping Growing Chefs reach more students.
My name is Lisa, and I'm with Art with Heart. So Art with Heart is on a mission to help spread the healing power of creative expression to kids who are dealing with trauma or adversity. And right now we have this big, hearty, meaty curriculum for adults to help them better serve kids in their care. And right now we're working to bring that to the digital space. So today with the Traction team, we worked on data uploading. So we have this big batch of data of all of our book users and resource users from Washington State and across the country, and we need to bring that to our Salesforce CRM so that we're able to, track their use and build relationships with our customers.
My name is Kai Williams. I'm the Executive Director at the International Wildlife Rehabilitation Council. IWRC provides training and resources on wildlife rehabilitation, and we're helping rehabilitators and scientists, conservationists all over the world provide better care to the animals that are injured and orphaned that they're trying to get back out into the wilds.
So we met Kai and Jalissa in Portland with IWRC, and our team was able to build out some flows and automations within the system.
One of the things we fixed here is going to save my colleague Jalissa hours every month.
Hi, I'm Justin Utenheier, and I am the Program Director at the EPIC Project here in Portland, Oregon. The EPIC Project exists basically to bring men to the fight to end the demand for human trafficking. We started several years ago as a group of men that were aware of the issue, and eventually that awareness grew into a frustration around not being able to do something about it tangibly. A combination of the reporting and these things called roll-up summaries, a phrase I'm learning, will help us to assess who these guys are and just make our jobs way more efficient.
Heather Porter. I am the chair of the Coos Bay chapter of the Surfrider Foundation. The mission of the organization is not only to clean up those natural resources, but also to bring awareness to the community of how important our natural resources are.
My name is Michelle Malpass. I am the Director of Community Performance for Traction On Demand. And right now we are on day 4 of the Bandit Tour. We have Justin in the background here from Friends of the Dunes on the northern coast of California, where we are removing some invasive species on the dunes.
Good morning, my name's Justin Legg. Friends of the Dunes is a nonprofit organization and we're dedicated to conserving coastal biological diversity. What you see all around us after the work has been done, the native plants just magically come back on their own. It's an extremely exciting thing to be a part of.
So I think my favorite part of Bandit Tour, at least with some of the nonprofit work we did, was working with Habitat for Humanity and helping in Santa Rosa where they had the recent wildfires. We were organizing boxes and handing out bed sheets and towels to people who didn't have anything left.
And one person even said, wow, this feels like Christmas. And I just couldn't believe that after all they've gone through, that's how they're experiencing the support that they're getting from the community.
My boots and briefcase are waiting at the door. I don't know how and don't know why, but I'll be toasting all my life.
My name is Johnny Irwin. I am the director of City Surf Project. Our mission is to connect underrepresented urban youth to the ocean and themselves to the sport of surfing. Surfing is a hard sport and it's an extreme confidence builder because it teaches you how to overcome boundaries and it builds your confidence as you do that. That translates into other parts of your life. We are implementing Salesforce right now with Traction.
We built out a really simple but custom data model so they could track their programs and tie those grants when they secure them into those programs from a funding perspective.
Hi, I'm Stacey Gorin. I'm the Executive Officer with the Southern California Mountains Foundation. Our mission is really connecting communities to public lands, and we really foster and try to engage citizens in environmental stewardship.
So when we got to San Francisco, we met with Linda and Kevin from the Southern California Mountains Foundation, and we worked with them to troubleshoot some issues and how membership data was getting into the system so that they could better communicate with their members.
It's really helped us leverage our donors, and we're looking to do more of that over the next year.
Hi, I'm Tracy Karanzak, Partner Enablement Manager for Global Alliances at Salesforce.org.
My name is Corey O'Brien, and I am Operations Manager at IATS Payments.
So my name is Andrew Masawi. I'm the President of IATS Payments. We are a payment provider specifically for nonprofit organizations.
Nonprofits have a specific mission that is so clear to them, and it's validating to be able to work with them and help them drive that mission forward. And just give them the ability to connect with their donors, to take transactions, to have the means to be able to support their mission. The Bandit Tour is unique. It's a great initiative that actually helps nonprofits, and it's something that we wanted to be a part of.
I've been blown away by seeing the enthusiasm of the staff, seeing the joy of the nonprofits who are being served, seeing the level of commitment on this tour, from people to resources to buses to all the things that make it possible to both do something really good and have fun doing it. I think it is such a heartfelt statement about why we all got into doing this work in the first place.
This has been such an incredible experience. I don't know when I will ever in my life get to spend 6 days doing volunteer work and giving back.
You will form bonds with people you may never get an opportunity to actually work directly with.
We should try and be a bandit year-round. It's not something that we should wait for a specific event or road trip for. These are things that we can do in our community every single day that make a tangible difference, and I think that's probably the biggest takeaway that I've had from it.